Rising, Grand Rising. We're going to be getting started in about 4 minutes. This broadcast is going to be on our YouTube channel live. So if you guys want to see the live broadcast, we're talking about keeping the bag. It's Keep the Bag Week. Slide over to our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is The Blanks Spot. That's TheBlankSspot. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina. And we'll be started in less than 4 minutes now. Less than 4 minutes. So happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays. Getting started this morning in less than 3 minutes, talking about keeping the bag, guys. Keeping the bag. If you jump on, drop your city and state. If you are not on YouTube, you will lose the broadcast. So make sure you go to YouTube and view this broadcast. Also, if you're not able to view it live, you can go back and you can do a replay. Grand Rising, everybody, go back and watch the replay on the YouTube channel. It is Black Friday, y'all. Black Friday. Know somebody out there got up early this morning, probably got up at the crack of dawn, and they went out trying to get those sales, get those deals, man. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We're going to talk about our sales and deals going on as well. We're going to briefly talk about that. Make sure you slide over to the YouTube channel because the broadcast will not be broadcasted on any other platform but the YouTube channel. Talking about keeping the bag, guys. Keeping the bag. Grand Rising, everybody. Hope y'all had a great holiday. Well, we did. Got our family on the road right now. They came to visit. It's pretty cool. Enjoyed it. Awesome time. Got to visit some sites. Show them a little bit of South Carolina. We'll continue the conversation about keeping the bag, y'all. Keeping the bag. All broadcasts going to be broadcasted live via our YouTube channel. If you're not connected to our YouTube channel and you want to see this, I encourage you to go over to the YouTube channel right now. The YouTube channel is The Blank Spot. It is The Blank Spot. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. As we're on our YouTube channel every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time live, talking business. Business building strategies, business building tips, all types of things, guys. All types of stuff on business.
Morning. Happy Green Friday, y'all.
Happy Green Friday. And y'all gonna understand why we call it Green Friday in a minute. But so guys, let's do an introduction. Ready for the introduction?
Yep.
Well, Grand Rising, everyone. Happy Green Friday. This is November the 25th. Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah.
November the 25th, 2022. You got approximately, I would say, definitely less than 40 days left in the year. Less than 40 days left in the year. What's it? 5 more days left in this month. So that's about 36 days left in 2022. So we started planning for 2023 about 3 months ago. But my name is Eric.
And I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We're broadcasting live from Columbia, South Carolina. We are a sublimation blanks and supply store located right here in Columbia, South Carolina. 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27. We don't just sell sublimation blanks and supplies, but we talk about business, building,
Yep.
Business and financial education, personal financial education, things that's gonna help you. Help you to
help you keep the bag.
Help you keep the bag. Yeah.
We
Help secure the bag.
this type of company. We don't want to just sell you stuff and not educate you. We want to show you how to make the bag and then keep the bag. Okay, so we different over here, y'all.
We different. We're different.
All right.
So if that's something that y'all interested in and you want to learn more about what we're doing, make sure you connect with us on our YouTube channel. It is the Blank Spot. That's TheBlanksSpot. That's our YouTube. We're gonna be broadcasting on this channel forever now.
Forever.
So we may do some introductions. We may do some introductions on our other platforms.
Yeah.
But we're definitely going to be broadcasting the whole broadcast on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
And you can go back and look at that at another time.
Yeah, so we have several videos on the YouTube channel where you can just go back and watch at your leisure, pertaining to business. If you are a creator, we have some creative videos on there as well. If you are new to sublimation, we got stuff on there for that as well.
We have over 200 items on our website. Over 200 items on our website. Our website is theblankspot.com. And we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So we got some people to say hey to. Hold up, what you got right
Hey, let's see what we got. Who we got?
What we got on here? Don't let me go all the way up. Oh, now let me go all the way up. There you go. All right.
Good morning, Pure Chaos, Angelina. Great morning, Latoya Howard. Great morning, Linda. Facebook user, good morning. I can't see your name. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning, Santricia. Great morning, Cortina.
Santrisa. I'm sorry, yeah.
And good morning, Cindy.
Then we
off
got
of YouTube.
We got T came on here. Happy Friday and
T.
Happy belated. I know you sent me a message. I saw it this morning. I literally cut my phone off. Happy belated belated Thanksgiving.
Good morning, Mama. And all things beautiful on Instagram.
So we're gonna be sliding right on over to YouTube right now. So if you want to see the broadcast, slide over to our YouTube channel.
Slide on over to YouTube.
It's the Blanks Spot. Okay. So we appreciate you all. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Slide over to our YouTube, Gypsy, if you're not over there already. And let's go ahead and get this thing started talking about this, okay? Stitch with T. All right, I see you, T. So let me go in here and cancel this broadcast on these other platforms. YouTube, the Blank Spot. All right. Okay. Now.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get this party cracking, man. It's almost like
So
exclusive.
happy Green Friday, y'all. Happy Green Friday. Y'all like Green Friday. What's Green Friday?
What is Green Friday?
Eric gonna explain to y'all what Green Friday is a little bit.
What in the Green Friday?
We're not doing this whole Black Friday thing ever again. No, you don't want to be in the black.
Being in the black means that you breaking even.
No, you want to be more than that, right?
You want to be winning, man.
You want to be winning, y'all. We want to be winning.
So, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for dropping your city and your state. Thanks for liking and sharing. Thanks for jumping on. We appreciate it. Had an amazing time with our family the last couple of days. Man, they're on the road right now, headed back home.
Yep.
But we had an awesome time. And I know that some people probably had to go back to work this morning. So we appreciate you guys for jumping on.
Mm-hmm.
The few that are committed to building their business and hearing this information, we appreciate y'all for supporting us as well. So once again, my name is Eric.
And I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We're a sublimation blank supply store located in Columbia, South Carolina. Once again, we don't just sell sublimation blanks. We don't just show processes on how to sublimate certain items, but we also talk about business.
Mm-hmm.
And it was brought to our attention last week that it'd be a good idea, because we're looking for a title. It'd be a good idea that we talk about Keep the Bag Week.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be talking about this to the end of the year, man,
Mm-hmm.
because there's going to be a lot of sales going on.
Yep.
That's going to be associated with these holidays that's coming up.
Yep.
So if you were with us the other day, I think it was Monday. If you were with us on Monday, I was trying to see what we talked about. We talked about some things that we need to do to make money in our business.
Yeah. So we talked about your price equals your profit. That was one of the things that we talked about. Making sure that you're pricing your items accordingly so that you're not going out of business. Right. Another thing we talked about marketing. Your target audience, making sure that you know where you're gonna market, how you're gonna market, who's your customer avatar.
Yeah.
Things like that. And there was one other thing that we touched on.
You touched on your product or your service. You got to have the right product.
Make sure you have the right products and service for your target.
Got to have the right products and services for your target audience. A lot of times people are buying or starting their business with things that they just like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know anybody. And if you are, bless you. But I don't know a lot of people. I know some people. And I don't know a lot of people who are working a job just because they like to work that job. A lot of people are doing things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
They're doing them because they have to do them.
Yeah.
Well, in business, it's really similar.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things don't change.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking for a product or a service that somebody else other than you want.
Right. Right.
And when you're the only one that want that product or service, then you find yourself in a position to where you may be out of business.
Yeah, that's not a good business move. We don't want to do it just because it's something that we like. Well, just because you like it doesn't mean that everybody else is going to like it.
That's going to sell.
And that is going to sell. So you want to make sure that that's one of the things that you do take into consideration when you are building your business. Okay, is this something that is it a hot item, or is it something that don't necessarily need to be a trend? It need to be something that's going to continue on.
Something that's a need in the economy. What hole can you find in the economy that you can plug up right now?
Right.
You need to be looking. We all need to be looking for holes that we can fill in the economy.
Yep.
There's always going to be someone who needs clothes, right?
Yep.
So just because there's always going to be somebody who needs clothes, now you got to decide who you're going to target your.
Right. What's your marketing?
Yeah.
Are you doing children's clothing? Are you doing, adult wear? Like, what's your market? What's the need?
I met a young lady on social media that has a Christian clothing sleepwear,
Mm-hmm.
a Christian sleepwear clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
a Christian sleepwear clothing line, and I thought it was very unique. First of all, not just because it's a Christian clothing line. That's not, to me, that's not unique. What's unique is the type of clothing wear that she decided to invest in.
Yeah.
And that was the sleepwear, the loungewear.
Loungewear,
And
yeah.
I think the loungewear is a place that when the epidemic came about,
Yeah, everybody wanted to be in their, was gonna be in their pajamas.
yeah, or something comfortable to
You
work
know.
around home.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to put on the same work clothes that they had to put on
Mm-hmm.
when they were actually going to that job. They wanted
Right.
to be able to sit down and you know,
Right.
a lot of them have these pockets and, you know, all types of different things, and
Yep.
you know, maybe hoods
Mm-hmm.
and you know stuff like that. So I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
But you still have to understand, you have to market that.
Yep.
A lot of companies, when they went to working from home, never went back to working.
They never went back to work
to their business,
to
the
the
building.
actual building.
Yeah.
You
So-
know. So it goes, you know, something that, you know, as far as things that we go through, you know, think of something that there's a need, you know, for. I know with the blank spot, you know, we started this business in the dead
Middle of
the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a need for this type of specialty store. So we decided to jump on it. We did our research. We visited this. We, you know, did some pop-up visits to certain areas, and we saw there was a need for it. And you know, we've been going ever since then because of the need.
Now,
You know.
be honest with you, the need is still there,
Mm-hmm.
but the traffic to our store has
Mm-hmm.
slowed down.
Yep.
It's not because the need has shifted or changed. It's because people are looking for price
Mm-hmm.
versus
Mhm.
quality.
Yep.
So people are starting to look for price versus
Yep.
quality. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about today. What do you look for when you're talking about keeping that bag?
Right.
Are you looking for price? Because price is what you're going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But quality is what you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get quality when purchasing your products for your distribution, for your business, everybody is a distributor. As a business owner, everybody's a distributor at a certain level.
Yep.
What value are you getting when you make that investment to purchase those products?
Mm-hmm.
Or as you create those services, what value are you creating? What value are you getting? Are you looking for price? Or are you looking for value? And I had this conversation a couple of times with a couple of different business owners, and I'm surprised by the responses that I get. I'm surprised,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be, but I'm really surprised because the majority of the people that I speak with, the first thing they think about is price. Quality ain't
Mm-hmm.
cheap.
Quality is not cheap.
Quality is not cheap.
Listen, I don't know how many times, you know, we've had situations here at the blank spot to where, you know, someone decided to go with another person, vendor, whatever, for a specific product, but then they end up paying twice because they had to come back over here to the blank spot because the quality was better, right? All because, you know, you decided, hey, it's $1 cheaper over here. I'm going to go with this person. But then not knowing that their quality was not great. Now you got to come back over here and pay again because our quality was better. So it's something that, you know, that you have to think about. You know, what is it going to cost you in the long run?
The other thing is, and I don't want y'all to get this wrong, I don't think price is not a factor. I think it should be a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Because as business owners, we should be looking to make great purchases,
Right.
great decisions,
Great business decisions.
great
Yeah.
business decisions.
Yeah.
But also as a business owner, if you're still in the mindset of I'm saving money for my business, your business is not here to save money. Your business is not, technically your business is supposed to be making good business decisions.
Yep.
Now, if you making a good business decision causes you to keep more money
Right.
to shift it in other parts of your business, other areas of your business, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when we go to the mindset, when we go to that with that mindset of I got to get it cheaper so I can save money, I think that's because a lot of people have not established
Mm-hmm.
a division in the business and the personal finance.
Right. Right.
And their mindset is shifting to where it's not shifted.
It's that consumer mindset. So that means that you've taken that consumer mindset into your business. No, you have to be business mind. Have a business mindset. You got to stop thinking about like if it was you and think about it as a business.
So let's talk about that. Why is it that people have not divided or separated their finances, their personal finances and their business finances? We're talking about keeping the bag, y'all.
Yeah.
Why is it that people have not separated the personal and the business finances? Do you think it's because they're still using the personal money to fund the business?
Most people are. I would say 90. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say 95%, maybe 97%.
That's a lot.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I'm gonna say about 90, anywhere from 95 to 97% of people are using their personal money for business. You know why? Because they're not educated.
Well,
they're not educated on how to not do that. Right?
Well,
it's all about being educated.
I would say this. I think everybody needs to, let's be realistic. Not everybody starts a business with other people's money.
Right.
And I'm not going to go into business funding or business finance. I'm not going to go to that. I'm not going to talk about business credit or anything. I'm not talking about that. But when you have separated or allocated some financing, when you allocated resources specifically for that business, no matter where you got it from, once that money goes into the business, that mind has to be made up.
Right.
That money is for the business.
It's for the business.
Not that I'm gonna get my money back.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that
mean?
When
you make the money in your business, it's not for you to go out and spend on your person. It's for you to reinvest back into your business, because that's how your business is gonna grow, right? So everybody that's making all these big sales and things like that for Black Friday, you need to be thinking about reinvesting back into your business, because if you don't, then guess what? You're not gonna have another Black Friday.
Well, it's gonna be black.
So you have to reinvest back into your business. So if after today, Green Friday is what we call it, and your inventory is low or gone, then that means that you need to replenish your inventory with that money that you made. And you have to keep doing that over and over again until you build up, right? Until you build up.
So let's say somebody starts their business with their own money. They take money from their whatever account, whether it's money that they saved, maybe it was a tax return, maybe it was a bonus, maybe it was a second job that they got. Whatever it was, they created more resources, they created more finances, and they started their business with their own money.
Yep.
Now let's throw a number out there, okay? For all intents and purposes, I'm gonna shoot a number out there. I'm gonna get my pad and I'm gonna get a pen. $5,000.
Okay. So let's just say $5,000, and this is just a random number.
You've accumulated $5,000 to start your business. Now let's say the first thing you have to understand and have to ask yourself: do you expect to get that $5,000 back?
Right.
Into your personal possession.
Right.
I think that's what the big commotion is. $5,000 a startup cost. Now, is that still your personal money? Inquiring minds want to know.
Right.
How y'all thinking out there? Right. Let's be honest. If you took $5,000 of your own money to start your business, would you be expecting to get that money back anytime? Or would you write it off as an investment?
So we want to hear from y'all.
We're talking about keeping the bag, y'all. Anybody? Grand Rising to people just jumping on. We appreciate y'all for jumping on. Talking about keeping the bag. It's Green Friday, y'all. Today is Green Friday. Anybody care to answer that? If you took $5,000 of your own money to start your business, are you looking to get that money back? Or is that money gone to your business? Is it totally allocated for your business? See if anybody wants to play this morning. I don't think they want to play, right?
What's up? Y'all not here? I can see some people in here.
Y'all at work?
Y'all had too much turkey.
And maybe you
Too
don't
much
agree.
turkey and stuff, y'all.
Maybe you don't agree with what we're saying. That's fine too. Maybe you don't agree with what we're saying. Maybe you don't understand what we're saying. What I'm saying is this. I've saved $5,000. I put $5,000 aside. It's coming back to me with profit.
Profit, okay. For the business, okay. Somebody's cleaning and listening. All right.
So let's for the people who are responding or who are able to respond.
Yeah. I would say yes. In the beginning, I wouldn't expect to get it right away. Okay.
Okay, so let's I don't know what your finances are, and I definitely don't know what your financial mindset is. But I want to put a seed. I want to put a seed out there. And if it takes root, then great. If it doesn't, hopefully it gives you something to think about. That money's no longer mine. It's lost on the personal, but investment in the business. I like that.
Okay.
All right, Nadia says she works in the list. Okay,
all right, Nadia, hey.
So I want you to think about this. I'm not trying to tell you how to think.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to tell you how to think. We just want you to consider this. If you are considering building something that's going to last past your lifetime, or if you're considering building something that's going to add financial value to your lifestyle, to your household, to your family, there's ways to recoup monies that are invested into the business. Mm-hmm. However, I don't think our concern should be recouping their money.
Mm-hmm.
Investment.
Yeah.
The term investment means that it can be possibly gone.
Exactly.
And I don't think
it could be possibly gone forever.
I don't think a lot of people actually take that into
They don't
consideration.
understand that. There's people that they will start something and all they think about is, I got to get my money back. I got to get my money back. The money I put in. Well, that's an investment. And like Eric said, with the investment, it could possibly be gone forever. And that's something that you really have to think about when you are starting a business.
So let's think on the upside, right? Let's say you turn that 5K into 10K. Turn that 5K into 20K. Mm-hmm. You turn that 5K to 20K in the first 90 days. That 5K has turned into 20K in the first 90 days.
Right.
The whole idea is to get that business to be independent.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to take any more personal money out of your pocket to start that business.
Right.
We're talking about people who don't understand how to get financed for a business in their business name, who are not established to get financed for a business in their business name.
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't understand business credit. We're talking about people who don't understand any of these things.
Yeah.
So this may be you or somebody that you know, and you decided to take some of your own personal money to invest in you.
And you have to be prepared to let it go. You got to be prepared to let that money be gone forever.
Help me understand. Yeah. Help me understand why somebody would think that the first thing they have to do, if I've turned 5 into 20, that I need to take my 5 back out. I want y'all to think about this. I've just turned $5,000 investment of my personal money. I turned it and invested into my business, and I made $20,000 in my business. Mm-hmm. Now my business is sustainable.
Right.
My business is able to stand on its own 2 feet.
Right.
Now, I want y'all to understand something on the other side of this. And this is why corporate America is as successful as they are, because it's not an L. It's not even a small L. It's a tax write-off.
Mm-hmm.
It is a tax write-off. And it is
Yep.
a 100% tax write-off
Absolutely.
that can lower your taxes and possibly put more money into your pocket
Yep.
as a business, as a business tax refund. As a business tax refund back into your household,
Yep.
to your business, to put even more money back into your business.
Yep. Because
Now,
your business is allowed to take a loss.
when was the last time you invested? And I know I'm saying 5,000. I know that might be
Mm-hmm.
I know it might be some people that don't understand. But when was the last time you invested $5,000 or $500 or $50?
Yeah.
When was the last time you doubled it, tripled it, or quadrupled it?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you purchased something that was an investment that gave you a return on your money, a positive return on your money?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you took $100 and purchased something for your business and you turned that $100 into $1,000?
Right.
There was a young lady in here last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Last Monday, she came in and she purchased about a little less than $200 worth of items.
Mm-hmm.
A little less than $200 worth of items. And I was telling her, I was like, man, that's a nice investment. I said, because you're looking at least $1,000,
Mm-hmm.
at least $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
That is profit.
Yep. Yep.
If you do it correctly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking at that much money. So my question to you is, if we don't know that,
Mm-hmm.
if we don't know that or understand how business works, and we're thinking that, hey, I got to get my initial investment back.
Right. Right.
Then we're not focused
You're
on
not
building
focused
a business.
on
We're focused on getting our money back.
all you focus on is making that sale real quick.
I gotta
So I
get
get
my
my
money
money back. Get my money back.
And this is the reason why you'll hear me talk about Indeed sometimes say, hey, you know what? If you're up against the wall, if your back is up against the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and you're starting a business, then maybe it's not the right time.
Mm-mm.
Because
Mm-mm.
we do desperate things in desperate situations.
Yep.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not trying to tell you how to think. I'm just recommending that you consider it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You can write off the investment. You can write the investment off in taxes. Yes.
Yeah.
Anything business related can be is a write off.
Yeah.
If you take the proper records.
Exactly.
The profit made to get the money, you should take it and utilize it, become some profit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So every sale that I make inside of my business, I heard this once before while I was on TikTok, and it was the professor.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually giving a training, and somehow the question came up: how much money do you invest back into your business?
Mm-hmm.
And someone said
Oh,
that
yeah.
they
remember.
invest 20% back into the business.
20%.
This person has a job, mind you. That job, and I'm just going to assume, and I don't want to assume, but let's just assume that job is paying for all that person's bills that they have before they start a business.
Right.
They're going to take 20% and invest back into the business. They're going to take a certain percentage, 30%, and go to payroll, and then 50% is going to go in their pocket. 20 is going back to the business, 30 is going to payroll, and 50 is going back in their pocket. That math ain't mathing.
It ain't mathing, y'all.
We're talking about keeping the bag. If y'all just jumping on,
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't done so, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. You know you can like this YouTube.
Yeah.
You can share it. It can be shared. Okay.
Yep.
We're talking about keeping the bag.
Yeah.
In order to build a self-sustaining business, you have to be able to put that money back into your business.
Yep.
So let's use us for example,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't hurt our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use us for example. Let's say we have a profit in October. Let's say we had a profit in October of 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we sold, we made a 50% profit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say that we made 50% profit. Now, out of that 50%, that's 100%. Okay, I don't want to confuse you.
Yeah.
So 100% of that money, 50% profit. let's say now we only took. I can. I can, Gabrielle. I can. And I'm gonna get back to that. Let's just say we took our profit.
Yeah.
And we started to divide it up in fractions.
Yeah.
And we said, hey, we're only gonna do, because payroll should be coming out of your business anyway. Payroll should be coming out your business anyway. If you have employees, and I'm not talking about paying yourself. All right. I'm not talking about paying yourself. Only time you should be concerned about paying yourself is if that is your only stream, it's only source of income.
Right.
If you have a job that's paying all of your bills already, the last person you should be considering to pay is yourself.
Right.
We're talking about numbers, and the math is not math. So we take that profit and we put 95, 97% back into that business. Okay. Now, in order for us to put the 95 and 97 back into the business, that means that we have to be sustainable already.
Exactly.
That means that we have to already have our bills paid.
Yep.
Now, we don't have jobs.
Yep.
We don't have jobs. And a small portion of our business profit we use for our personal through payroll. That's how we get the money, through payroll, through paying ourselves.
Right.
And both of us ain't getting paid. See, it's an understanding of how business works.
Yep.
Once again, not trying to tell you how to run your business. If you already have a job that's paying your bills, if you already have a job that's securing your household expenses, why are we considering paying ourselves?
Look here. If we was paying ourselves 50%, there wouldn't be no blank spot. It wouldn't be no blank spot. We wouldn't be here.
So Gabrielle said, I can't believe they were pocketing 50%. I can. And the reason that I can is because a lot of personalities don't think about their business being independent.
Right.
Your business is supposed to be able to support itself.
That business is working one invoice. How would you say?
Invoice to invoice.
Invoice to invoice.
Like paycheck to paycheck.
You can't wait till these people come in here to buy something because you need that money. That's how their business is running. Invoice to invoice. You got the doors open. You out there looking, waiting. Where they at? Because I need to pay this or I need to do that. That's not a way to run your business.
So if you're capturing revenue from your business, you're capturing revenue. You're getting money from your business. Then your business should be paying whatever business's bills it has.
Absolutely.
And then also, once there's an overage, once there's money left over, that cash flow in your business, that should be maybe set aside for a business emergency.
Right.
Just because, okay, so we've bought all the t-shirts that we need. We bought all the hoodies and all the tumblers and all the ink and paper that we need. And we still have, from that month left over, we still have $5,000 left over.
Yeah.
From the month.
Yeah.
Do we take that money and just go out there and just blow it? Do we just go out there and just, go on a personal vacation, or take that money and just, go ball out?
Your business can't afford it.
Your business can't afford that.
Your business cannot afford it.
Because what happens if, in our case, we have a building? What happens if our building floods?
Yep.
If our building floods, we do have insurance.
Yeah, we got insurance.
However, we still have to pay a deductible.
There's such thing as a deductible.
The other thing is we still have to have some type of inventory to stay in business.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So we're going to start replenishing things right away. It's going to take time to get that insurance claim to go in.
Yeah.
Also, let's take it a level lower, right? Because everybody's a distributor in business. It's just a certain level of distributorship. Now, let's say that you are making something. Let's say you're creating something, you're making it, and it cost you $10 to make one item, but you came back and you sold that $10 item that it cost you $10 to make. You came back and sold it for $40. Why are you taking the $10 out, putting it back in your pocket? Or why are you taking $20 and putting it in your pocket when you should be buying 4 more items.
Exactly.
It costs you 10 for one. You made $40. Now you can buy 4 more items and keep on doing that and keep on. You know, people talk about re-upping and re-upping.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that I know for myself, like starting out in business, I didn't really think about it. It was just, I made the money, and the money was going into the regular account. Wasn't really tracking it. You wasn't separating or anything. You guys really have to determine a way to track your sales, track your profit. Okay, you have to find a way to do that, to make a separation. Because if you don't make a separation, then everything is going all in one pot. You don't know how much profit you made. You don't know anything, because you're just going out about your day, you know, selling this and selling that, but you don't have a way to know how much profit you made. For one, you didn't write down the cost of all of the supplies that you bought.
That was a first mistake.
You don't even know what your overhead is, right? What's your overhead? You don't even know that. But then now you're pricing something and you don't even know what your overhead is, and you're making $1 off of each sale.
Which leads you to look for cheaper items. That's what leads you to look for price instead of quality. So I like what Cindy said. Cindy said exactly. If your business can't pay for itself, you shouldn't be looking to pocket. You shouldn't be looking for a pocket filler. And no telling what extras your business will require outside of product selling.
Yeah.
It's called maintenance.
Yeah.
It's called maintenance.
Yeah.
And what we don't understand is, even if you don't have a building, let's say you're working out of your home.
Right.
But unfortunately, something happens and you don't have any electricity. And it's not a power issue. It's a house issue. Maybe it's your electric box.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your fuse box. Maybe you have to run some more outlets. Maybe you have to do that to handle the equipment that you have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe some lighting issues. Maybe you have to get some different lighting. Those things are still invested into your business.
Yeah.
So let me see. Right? And at tax time, the headache when you have to break down the numbers. That's why we go through and we talk about the record keeping.
Exactly.
You know, the record keeping is also about keeping the bag.
It's about, I'm gonna challenge everybody on here for 2023. Get some type of record keeping software. Get spreadsheet, whatever, something to track everything that you're doing with your business. The things that you're going over to Michael's or wherever you're buying your stuff from, to know what things cost, okay? And have a record of everything. I don't understand how y'all pricing this stuff if y'all not really writing it down and knowing what your overhead is. Like I said, y'all making $1 because you're not taking into account that last week I went to Michael's and this product was $5, but then I went back again and it's $6.50. That's $1.50 more, right? But are you taking into account that increase and then increasing your price? No, you keeping your price the same. And now, instead of you making that $1, you'd have made a negative 50 cents.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna challenge everybody on here to have some type of software or some type of way that you know what your overhead is, and then from your overhead is where you go and you set your pricing. Guys, your price equals your profit. Your price equals your profit. How much profit do you want to make? It's going to depend on your price.
So Grand Rising, Tanita, and everyone else, Wakita, thanks for jumping on. Gabrielle, everyone who jumped on, if we didn't acknowledge you, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. We're talking about keeping the bag. It's not just about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. And in business, we have to think as business owners, not as consumers. We have to shift our mindset in business. Everything that we see and do should, listen, guys, if we want to be successful, it should, relate to our business.
Yep.
It should relate to business. Whether you tracking meals, whether you're tracking vehicle expenses, going back and forth to the store to make those purchases.
Yep.
As you go out today on Green Friday,
exactly,
and you're shopping for your business.
Yep.
You're not just shopping for your household. Many of you are going to be shopping for your business. As you go back and forth, make sure that you're tracking those miles.
Yep.
Make sure you're tracking any other expenses that you have incurred or going to incur as it involves your business.
Mm-hmm.
These things are important. It may seem petty, it may seem
Mm-hmm.
minor,
Yep.
it may seem small, but it adds up. And specifically, like
Mm-hmm.
Wakita said, at tax time, you're gonna want to be able to find out what you can and cannot write off.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
We talk about this. So we do have a pricing class.
We do
on our website.
Pricing class. We have a record keeping class. Already on the website, pre-recorded, just to kind of get you in the mindset of the things that you can and cannot write off. No, we are not tax professionals, but we are business owners. We've been in business for over 7 years, so we know what's required.
Yeah.
And that's why we are on here on Mondays and Fridays, talking about things like this, because like I said before, we're a different kind of business. We don't want to just sell you stuff. We want to sell you stuff and then educate you on how to be able to keep the bag, secure the bag, right? So
I'm dropping something in there.
So we're here, for you guys to kind of educate you all on that. Eric is going to drop a link in the comments here, just so that you can see the software that we use. We've been using this software for about 7 years. He's going to drop the link in there for you. All right. So yeah, guys, look at everything that we talked about today. Like I said, I'm challenging you all to get some type of software or spreadsheet or something to kind of track and know what your cost is for the things that you are selling. And you have to be willing to adjust your pricing based off the cost of your items, your overhead. Because if not, you're going to still be sitting around here in 2023 wondering why your business is not making any money, right? So we need you guys to think about that.
Okay,
all right?
Someone asked, is there any software that we recommend? So we do use software, and this is a link that I'm sharing with you right now in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So the name of this software is Cash Flow Manager.
Yep.
You can try it out for free for 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're going to have to input your credit card information,
Mm-hmm.
your debit card information. Just be mindful. If you try it out and you don't like it, at day 6, go ahead and remove your information.
Yeah.
But this is some very user-friendly,
inexpensive, affordable.
Yeah.
We've been using it for 7 years. So Eric just dropped the link in there if you guys want to try it out.
Also, like I said, we got classes, pre-recorded classes on the
Mm-hmm.
Blank Spot, on the Blank Spot website, blankspot.com.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We've been talking about this for the last 6 months, and we're going to thank you all. Thank you, Angelina. Appreciate it. Angelina's using it.
Mm-hmm.
She says it's very easy to use. We've been talking about this for the last 6 months or so, and we don't want to wait until the end of the year to talk about how to keep your money. We want to talk about this on a regular basis, so it become I'm just tying my shoe.
Right.
I'm just washing my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's something second nature.
Yep.
You want your business operations to be second nature. You don't want it to be like pulling teeth.
Right.
A lot of people think it's just about how much I can sell, how much money I can make. But just trust and believe. Keeping the bag doesn't just mean how much money you made from a sale. Keeping your money has to do also with taxes, and we'll talk about that probably next week.
Yeah.
Go a little bit deeper into that record keeping again, and talk about the importance of it, because we're coming to the end of the year,
and it's something that you guys are going to want to be educated about. Okay, like I said, we're not tax professionals. We're educators, so we educate you on the things that you need to know, so that when you find your tax professional, you know the questions to ask them. Right? You don't want to be the one that these people are telling you, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that. No, we want you to be educated so that you know what you can and cannot do for yourself.
The worst thing that somebody can tell you is that you can't write something off.
Exactly.
And you find out that you can.
That you can, right? So we want you to be educated on on these things. I don't know how many stories I hear from people saying, oh, well, my tax person told me I can't do this, or my tax person told me I can't do that. Well, you won't really know if you can or you can't unless you educate yourself, right? So what we're saying is be educated. Don't rely on what other people are telling you. I'm not saying to go and take a tax class. What I'm saying is the education is out there.
Yeah.
The publications are out there. Educate yourself.
The big thing about business is that there's several parts of business, several different areas of business, and we have to take time to first off prioritize. Well, we have to first make time to understand what is required.
Yeah.
People are willing to do what it takes, but a lot of people are not willing to do what's required. And when they find out what's required, some of them don't know. A lot of people don't know what's required, but when they do find out what's required, many people are not willing to do what's required,
right,
to be successful in business. So I think on Monday, right here on YouTube, that's what we're gonna do on YouTube. I'm gonna give you another display.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a visual display, a quick overview of record keeping, something just an overview.
Just some education, yeah.
I'm gonna give you just an overview on why your business is your best investment, the record keeping, and some things about the tax system that a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
Then from there, that's this information that's going to hopefully prompt you to become educated, to go and educate yourself.
Right.
There's always things that are changing out there. If you want to keep your money, you have to understand that it's not just about pricing. It's not just about profits. It's not just about marketing and products and services. That's great. That's a great thing. It's more than just that.
Yeah.
And now once you have the right market, once you have the right price, once you have the right product or service, you now have to understand how to keep the money that you make.
Exactly.
Because tax time is going to hurt some people. It's going to hurt some people. And if you don't understand the importance of that, don't be fearful of it. Embrace it. Learn about it, because it's your money. Remember, the best investment that anybody can make is in themselves.
In yourself. Don't be fearful to where you're, what's that word, evading.
Yeah, you don't want to evade.
You don't want to evade. No, you don't want that. You want to be educated enough to where, we like, oh, come on, tax time, we ready. You know what I'm saying? So you want to educate yourself about that, y'all.
So Wakita, yes. However, watch this. Before you get a good tax professional who understands, you have to first understand
yourself. Yep.
So
educate yourself.
Yeah. D and I are both tax strategists. We teach tax strategies. We don't prepare taxes.
Good morning.
But we are tax strategists. And knowing what we can and cannot write off, and taking the time to educate yourselves, in how to do certain things.
Yep.
It helps us to pick the right person.
Because you know what? How many times, and we getting ready to get off of here, but how many times we get our taxes done? How many of you all actually go back and look at that paperwork?
Know how to read the line by line.
And y'all know how to read it? A lot of us, we just take that paperwork and we just throw it up on the counter. We don't know what was written off. We don't know anything about it. We just throw it, and we're not even educated.
And we're not talking about people who just have a job. Now I know.
We're talking about everybody.
That's the easy form. That's why they call it 1040 EZ.
Exactly. We're talking about
We're talking about the Schedule C part where it says you've written off a percentage of this or amount here.
Exactly.
On vehicle expense.
Yep.
On meals.
Yep.
On travel. On phone. On, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. How many go back and look at it? How many do you even go back and look at it, period? Are you just trusting that person to do whatever? You trusting that person, but guess what? The IRS not coming back for that person.
Coming to you.
They coming for you.
Boom, boom, boom.
They coming to get you.
Stop playing, man.
So listen, y'all better be educating yourself. Because look, that IRS, they ain't nothing to play with. But don't be fearful either.
Yeah. So here's the takeaway that I got from this. And we're gonna give you a couple of minutes to ask questions and comment. We appreciate everybody who's commenting and being a part of this.
Yeah.
But here's the takeaway that I got from it. There's different parts in business
Mm-hmm.
that help us to keep our money. From the sales to creating a profit margin,
Yep.
to selling to the right person, to selling the right thing. All that's great on the front end of business.
Yep.
Now the backside, making sure I got enough inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure I have the right inventory.
Yep.
Making sure that I know how to write off the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure.
Am I pricing it correctly? Did you say that?
Yeah, pricing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Making sure these things are working. Record keeping. Tax minimization.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are going to help your business to keep in the green, not just in the black. See, Black Friday is designed for business owners who probably suffered throughout the year, and now with these huge sales, they're able to get in the black.
And the black,
that
which
means
is
you're
your
breaking
even.
We ain't having Black Friday.
No, we want you to be green.
Green Friday.
That means you're profitable.
We're profitable. So whether it is, and in retail, I'm gonna tell you something. Retail, if you're at 50%, you're amongst the elite. In profit.
Yep.
If you get 20 to 30% profit in retail, you're doing great.
Doing good.
You just gotta remember to put the money back into your business and not in your pocket.
Put it back. It ain't ball out time. Put it back.
Yeah.
Put it back.
So
all right, y'all.
Questions, comments.
Any questions, any comments, and we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. We got some orders to pack.
Oh, we got a sale.
It is Green Friday, y'all. The Black Spot has a sale, 30% off the entire store. We do have some exceptions. Everything except for the machines, 30% off until 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. 30% off.
But you gotta make a minimum purchase.
$75 minimum purchase. All right. 30% off.
That's huge, man. Because if I look at it, that means somebody's gonna pay $75 and get $25 off.
Exactly.
So take this opportunity. If you are shopping with us, if we have some products and services that you like, take this time, take advantage of it. If you're in a position to.
Yep. If
you're not in a position to, that's another conversation. Cash flow.
Invest in your business.
Invest in your business, guys. So yeah, that's what we got. So questions, comments. All right.
Anybody have any questions, comments? Going once, going twice. It is both, Wakita. You can do both. Online or in the store.
No coupons necessary.
It's going to be automatic. It'll automatically calculate once you get to $75 in your cart.
Yeah, just make sure you make the proper
before taxes.
Proper amount.
Yep.
All right.
Any other questions? All right, guys. Well, I am D.
And I'm Eric.
And we are the Blank Spot Academy. Coming to you live every Monday, every Friday, talking about business. Today we talked about keeping the bag. This is Keeping the Bag week. We will be back on Monday. Eric has a special treat for you guys. We're going to be talking a little bit about record keeping on Monday. A little bit
about record keeping, a couple of the tax deductions and where you can find some of them. But we do have a class, once again, that goes more into detail about it.
Yep.
And yeah. So you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank y'all for jumping on. Y'all. We know it's a sacrifice getting off of Facebook and getting off of TikTok and getting off of Instagram. We know it's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
We know it's a sacrifice and a mindset shift. But imagine you being able to go back and watch this video again because you know it's here. See, most people are not going to come from other platforms.
Right.
And then they say, well, did I miss it? Well,
exactly.
Yeah, you did. But you can't see it again. So, yeah, that part. So anyway. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you like, share, tag, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified.
Yep.
Once again, the sale is going to be ending at
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 30% off the entire store except the machines. All right?
Sure
everything except the machines.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
My stomach hurt just thinking about it.
You're welcome, Cindy. Thank you for joining.
Tell your husband I said hey too. I still owe him a phone call. But all right, hey.
All right, y'all.
Y'all take care. And we'll see y'all at the top.
Happy Green Friday.
Because
make some great business purchases today.
Struggling at the bottom. Peace.
So why am I